نويت الأربعين، نويت الاعتكاف، نويت الخلوة، نويت العزلة، نويت الرياضة، نويت التشريع، نويت السلوك لله تعالى العظيم في هذا المسجد. Inshallah, we will be continuing explaining Surat al-Infitar, Surah 82, and we will begin with verse 7, which we have already explained from 1 to 6 in previous sessions. And after we finish, inshallah, we will have a message from our Shaykh, may Allah bless him, Shaykh Muhammad Nazim al-Haqqani. And inshallah at the end we will perform a small zikr. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك. It means in English, Him who created thee, fashioned thee in due proportions, and gave thee a just bias. In whatever form He wills does He put thee together. Subhanallah. الذي خلقك فسواك. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from the beginning of the surah, we go a little bit back, and He's telling us about that different sequence of the signs of the days which is coming in front of us. And these days are when Judgment Day come. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us some informations in the previous verses. And with all these evidence that He gave to us and how He is going to bring us back from graves, then He said about His mercy and His generosity, and then now He is explaining why you thought to take an advantage from me. Is it because of my mercy to you? Is it because I was good with you? Is it because I have honored you, favored you? Why you are taking advantage of what? You know I am generous. You know I am the creator. Instead of loving me and respect me and obey me, you took advantage of my mercy and you disobeyed me. You don't feel ashamed? And then we explained that in the previous session. And now Allah is keep giving evidence. الذي خلقك فسواك. Because when they take advantage, means they are disobeying and they are not believing of Allah's signs, of what is going to happen. There is no possibility and no probability, if we can say that in probability language, which one is of the most important science today, probability. There is no way of probability, even 1%, not 1%, 1 to trillion even, 10, and if you put in front of 10, on top of the 10, trillions of zeros, there is no probability of that not to happen. there is a probability of anything to happen in this universe. Might be a probability of earthquakes or flood or wars or volcanoes or another asteroid comes and hit the earth. There is probability. But there is no probability that we are not going to die. There is no way. It is a judgment. Allah took a decision. Allah took on humanity and on everything on this world. If that is the case on us, it is the case on the trees. Trees lives forever? No. Waters stays forever in rivers? No. Animals live forever? No. Human being live forever? No. Means there is nothing that can live forever. And even this world, this planet Earth, cannot live forever. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, look this in front of you. Nothing can live. It's going to be finished one day. As we are finished, everything going to finish. Look, Columbia, space shuttle. Every time going and coming. Isn't that? With all our sincerity and sadness in our heart for those who died on that, the astronauts. But something ended them. And they died. Everyone is going to die. But they died at that certain place in that certain shuttle, isn't it? What they are saying today is not because of something that is broken in the shuttle. What's that foam? That destroyed the sensor or whatever. They found that it is an asteroid. An element or something strange, asteroid hit the shuttle and broke it down. If that happened to the shuttle, do you think that there is a probability that an asteroid hit the earth and everything will go? There is. Isn't that? So Allah is saying, everything is going to die. Why you are taking advantage of my mercy? You are not going to go anywhere. I'm bringing you back. I'm bringing you, as he said in verse 4, وَإِذَا الْقُبُورُ بُعْثِرَتْ. When the graves are going to be shaken and you will be, as a human being, brought up back. I'm bringing you back. I created you, I bring you back if I want, whenever I want. So why you are disobeying and running? Look, the biggest sign he is saying. الَّذِي خَلَقَكَ فَسَوَّاكَ. The one who created you and made you in proportion. He made you the best of creation, the best way that you can be created. He didn't make for you one big eye, one small eye. He didn't make for you one big ear one small ear, it's proportion. He didn't make one hand long, one hand short to look funny. Is that? He didn't make one leg long, one leg short. If there are cases, very rare cases like that, that's to show us that praise me always. Thank me always. If I had created you like that one, or if I have created everyone like that one handicap, what will happen? But not, I didn't do that. I showed my sign there to take an example, a proof, to obey me and mercy me for what I have created you in good health, you and your children and your wife and your family. We are not thanking. We don't think like that. It's a way of our mind. We think, we eat, we drink, we sleep, we run, make money and be tyrant. That's it. We don't think about what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one, two, three words. الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك. That verse is 4 words. الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك. The one that created you in proportion, and فعدلك make you in a nice proportional way. How they translated it in English. Him who created you, fashioned thee in due proportion and gave thee a just bias. So if you look at yourself, he makes you very nicely proportioned on both sides. Isn't that? Who can do that? Who can bring, say to something, bring a mold, and say, become a human being, and make a human. You can? No one can. They go and they are making now from plastic or from clay. Everything from, you see, clay and a human being. They make a human being from clay. You look, this is this president in the museum, that president, this prime minister, that prime minister, this one. Is not? You don't go see them? But what they are missing? They are missing not only the soul, which is the main issue. They are missing all these small veins and small what you call them, Tahir? Capillaries inside the body. They are missing all kind of lymphoids. They are missing all kind of muscles. They say, if in science, if you take the capillaries and put them together, these are the smaller in their tiny, more than the hair, and blood goes through them. How blood goes through them? If you put them all together, they are longer than the distance between the earth and the moon. This is in your body. Wires, all these wires. They have wires in aeroplanes or in rockets, but not enough wires. There might be 3 miles, 4 miles distant, but not like the wires that Allah put in a human being. That is wires that cannot be understood. Wires beyond, not imagination. Imagination is still tiny to describe. Wherever you have imagination, still it is nothing to describe that greatness that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created a human being from. And for Allah it is nothing. Kun fayakun. Be and it will be. So he said, الذي خلقك فَسَوَّكَ فَعَدَلَكَ. The one who created you, Allah is mentioning to you here, mentioning to us that I am the Lord, الَّذِي خَلَقَكَ, the one who created you. He is telling you, I'm the creator. You are my subject. You are my servant. He is reminding us that I am the creator, not you. I created you, you follow me. Children follow whom? Their father or their mother, is not? Wherever they go, look, the child is coming, look, he is following. Means Allah saying to us, I am your creator. You cannot even describe me like father or mother. I'm the creator. Everyone is subject to me, is my servant. But where we are going? Running away. No one following. And I gave you that from my generosity. I created you. What is better? To be abstract? Nothing? Not created, or to be created? What is better? To be created or not created? Even the dust or the sand, the part of the sand, is praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day and night that Allah created it. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam passing through the mountains, he was hearing the tasbih, the praisings of mountains. Sayyidina Dawood was hearing the praisings of mountains. Means he is hearing the praising of sands and rocks and pebbles and everything that Allah created. The smallest atom that you can imagine is praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through circumambulating around its nucleus on the atom, inside the atom, these electrons. And they are in energy, showing that, Ya Rabbi, we have to running after that secret that you have put in every atom in this universe. And they go anti-clockwise, like you go around Kaaba anti-clockwise, imitating the same. Kaaba, we don't go this way, right side, we go on the left, anti-clockwise. And in the atom, everything is anti-clockwise. The electrons goes anti-clockwise around the nucleus and the protons. All that to that smallest thing in your body, the smallest cell, that you can go small and small, you will find atoms in these cells are circumambulating in every moment, praising their Lord as the dust is praising their Lord. Because they are happy that Allah created them, or else they would be nothing. Not even nothing. Nothing is created. The word nothing is created. Zero is a number. When you say zero is nothing, no, it's wrong. Zero is nothing. It is something. There is less than zero, which is still something. And they call it -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, still something. When there is nothing, means there is no, it is ghaib. You don't know. It's not there. When you know about anything, that is something. When you say I have $1, you have $1. When you say I have $0, still means it is nothing in your pocket, but it still exists. It is something that you can understand. Still is created. That particle of sand is still created, is sitting there and praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Rabbi, thank you for creating me and making your honorable, perfect creation stepping on me even. You're human beings. You think they are not happy that you are stepping and moving on them? That's why Prophet ﷺ said, "Imatatul adha an tariq min al-iman," to take anything that it is in the middle of the road and put it on the side is from iman, because it is something that you are trying to stop people from being harmed. And awliyaullah refuse. Some people I am seeing, all of us, we might be did it in our life, we see something, we push it with our feet. It's against adab, against discipline. We are not respecting. That what we are pushing with our feet is making tasbih. You have to go and pick it up with your hand, respect, and put it on the side, that stone. And some people I am seeing that if they are carrying something and they have a box of food or on the floor, they are pushing with their feet even. It's disrespect to Allah's favor. So he said, الَّذِي خَلَقَكَ فَسَوَّاكَ, the one that he created you and he made you proportional. He made every part of your body perfect to give you benefit. Big. To give you benefit. If you don't have fingers or a hand and you came without fingers and hand, is it good for you? Even you have millions of dollars. What you will say, Ya Rabbi, give me hands and take my millions. Is that? Look how much they are important. He gave to you to use them for your benefit. Gave you eyes for your benefit to see. If he made you blind, but you are you will be happy? How many blind people here living in the world, are they happy? They are not be happy if they see? Still we are not thanking Allah. We don't think to say, oh Allah, thank you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you hands to sense, to move things, to sense things, to know about things. Gave you feet and legs to walk. Did anyone invented anything better than Allah's creation of the legs? These scientists today, they cannot. They cannot give you a leg. It's impossible. So Allah gave you two legs to walk in His way, not to walk in the way of shaitan. What we are doing, where we are walking? In the way of shaitan we are walking. He gave you a tongue to speak. If you have no tongue, how you can speak? You cannot speak. Instead of using that tongue to say, Ya Rabbi, Allah, Allah, or La ilaha illallah, or Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallam, or to say good things, sometimes we use that tongue that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave to us as benefit for us to curse. You don't think that Allah is sending His angels to write what you are saying? He gave us eyes to see. He gave us ears to hear. And He said, فَعَدَلَكَ. And He, a just bias. He gave you all this, a just bias. Can you explain that English to me?
I don't understand that.
What He said, and gave thee a just bias.
An opportunity to think it out, to balance, an opportunity to balance just bias. When you did.
I don't know how they do
Mawlana,
that.
some people interpreted it as in the there is a cover on that birth. So it's a scientific interpretation. That bias that covers the embryo is called the just bias. But I don't know whether it could be interpreted.
فَعَدَلَكَ. Adalak in Arabic is he make you balanced in everything, equal in everything. He makes you in the perfect way that you can anyone look at you nicely. That's why he says here that, as I explained before, he didn't make one hand long and one hand short. He didn't make, so he created you and he made you in proportion. فَسَوَّاكَ فَعَدَلَكَ. So he made you perfect to get benefit in everything, and then he made you in proportion, equal sides. He didn't make, as he said here, he didn't make you بعض الأعضاء أبيض وبعضها أسود. He didn't make some part of you white and some part of you black. He said he didn't say أو بعض الشعر فاحما أو بعضها أشقر. He didn't make for you white hair part and black hair part, or blonde hair part and brown hair part. But he made you always in one similar color, proportion to each other, not one over the other. And so he made you all that nicely in proportion. Like if you look at, if you open your hand like that, nearly it gives you how much you are tall. Yeah? Is that? It gives you your size, height. Why? Open like that and stand up. You see, you are proportional. Even to that extent, he made you proportion. And if you look at the planets in the universe, you see them round. You don't see planets rectangular. You don't see planets square. Ever you saw planets square or rectangular or this? Why they are not rectangular and square? Huh? Even you think yourself you are slim or you are fat, but you are still round. If you open your hand and stand up, it will become a complete circle. To tell you that everything has a center, and that center can reach the circumference in equal proportions as the earth. It has a center, it has diameter. What is the diameter of the earth?
25,800 some odd miles.
You don't know also? 40,000 kilometers.
25,000 miles.
40,000 kilometers. The diameter. So the radius is 20,000. It's round and it has a center. And that center is the main issue. Through that center, that axle that goes from the center up, down, Allah made the earth to rotate on it. Is that? It turns around its axle. Why it turns around its axle? Why? Why Tahir? To show you, or human being, as we have explained before, to show you the difference between the day and the night. To show you there is day and there is night. To show you there is light and there is darkness. And to show you that light, in dark, you need light to see. And that's why when we explain Surah Al-Shams, Surah 91, and already we have explained it, and about that the sun is the source of energy and light, and the moon is the reflector of that light, of that knowledge, which is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when you are in that similar circumference, similar circle, and you are immediately in the middle of your nose, between your eyes, and go straight, it's the middle axle, the X, and the center of that Allah gave to you is that is a symbolic center, which might be different from one to another, is your belly. That Allah through the belly provided the child with everything without even the child breathing. He is alive. Isn't that? The heart is what you call it? Beating, and the child is not in coma, even though there is no breathing there, only on food and from his mother going and building up that child through that belly and that cord, through that middle of that circumference, on that axle. That is giving us a sign that, oh human being, I have shown you that always you have to keep on the light side, not on the dark side. Don't let yourself to turn. Turn from darkness to light. Turn from ignorance to knowledge. Then I will give you what never can be thought or never can be seen. ما لا عين رأت ولا أذن سمعت ولا خطر على قلب بشر. I will give you that. Even you are not able, it's not from you, it will come from me, because I will nurture you with that ma'rifah, with that knowledge. I will throw it in your heart. When you are rotating toward my light and leaving darkness behind, because wherever you are rotating, you are throwing darkness going to light. And that's why we come back to tasawwuf, and this is the session without only tafsir. That's why Jalaluddin al-Rumi took that whirling dervishes, that he is whirling in that rotation from ignorance to ma'rifah, to knowledge, from darkness to light. That's why Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, when a Bedouin came to Prophet ﷺ and asked him about the signs of about the last day, and Prophet asked him what you have prepared for it. He said, your love and Allah's love. He said, it's enough for you. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq was happy. After Jum'ah he was whirling from happiness. Means whirling in Allah's love is like when you go to what you call this in the ocean, when it in the ocean, whirlpool. You see the whirlpool, how it sucks and goes and takes you inside the ocean? Wording in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's light ma'rifah and love, it sucks you inside His presence. So that's why it is very important to know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we open our hand like that, we will be dissimilar like a planet. We are a planet by ourselves. You have everything of a planet in yourself. Allah gave you, understand, to know that I gave you something that it is on the planet. Whatever you have on the planet, look it in yourself. What you have in planets? From living trees, water, gas, wild animals, all kind of you find in the planet, on the earth, you find on yourself. You have a body, it's a planet. Living on it, all kind of things. Hair like trees. Living on it, water like water found here. There is a lot of water in your body. Gas, lot of gas in your body. Wild animals, oof. Biggest wild animals in the ego self. Mostly shaitan coming inside, the biggest wild one. Other than the domestic ones and the jungle ones, shaitan is there. So your planet, yourself is a planet. If you don't stop pollution of that planet, means you are not going ever to find purity and cleanity, and to be transparent. Like they speak about pollution of the earth, they forget pollution of the self. Like you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you, when He said, الَّذِي خَلَقَكَ فَسَوَّاكَ فَعَدَلَكَ, the one who created you in proportion, due proportion, and fashioned you and gave thee a just bias. He made you above everyone. He made you the best. He didn't make us animals. He made us beyond animals. He made us beyond universe even. Why? Because He said, وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمْ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا. He said, He made under your command heavens and earth. He gave it to you as under your command. وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمْ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ. سَخَّرَ means made under your command. مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ. Whatever in heavens, in universe, whatever on earth, in your hand. He made it under your control. He made it under the control of whom? Of animals? He made us under the control of universe? No, He made the human being controlling everything. What you want better than that? And still we are not saying thank you, Ya Rabbi. Shukran. Allah, Allah. I think it's too long going. How many minutes?
40.
We will explain inshallah next time, continue that verse, and we will go to في أي سورة ما شاء ركبك. We will explain in whatever forms form He wills does He put you together. And these forms that He put us together, subhanallah, how many forms Allah gave to us. We will explain it next time. وَمِنَ اللَّهِ التَّوْفِيقُ بِحُرْمَةِ الْفَاتِحَةِ.